When tenants give their notice to vacate, many landlords and investors alike want to get the property back on the market as soon as possible to try to reduce their vacancy time. Many times, this means putting the property up on the market before their current tenants even move out. Counterintuitively, however, this is not recommended. The first and maybe most important reason that you don't want to begin marketing or showing your property before your current tenants move out is that for one reason or another, they might hold over or continue to occupy the property past their lease expiration date. When tenants do this, it pushes back the date that new tenants will be able to move in. Even if you've had great tenants in the past, they might need to keep occupying the property for a slew of different reasons. And so if the tenants stay past their lease end date, this will push back your repairs, this will push back the date that you're able to show it, and ultimately it'll push back the date that you're able to move new tenants in. If you've already had the property up on the market for a week or 10 days or even 2 weeks before the tenants were supposed to move out, this will push your days on market metric up even more, and it runs a risk of your advertisement becoming stale on advertising platforms. Building off of this, if you haven't been able to do a full property walkthrough when it's completely empty, you can't be sure of the scope of work to prepare it for your next set of tenants. Especially if you're already on the market, you don't want to be juggling extensive repairs to an active leak or something of that nature, while also showing it and trying to give prospective renters a date that it might be move-in ready. Another complicating factor is showing an occupied property, especially given COVID-19 concerns. You have to work around your tenant's schedule, and if they have families or pets, it can be really tough to try to find a mutually agreeable time. Most of the time, it's probably going to be evenings or weekends that your tenants are going to allow showings, which also puts a strain on your schedule as the landlord. Additionally, vacant homes show much better than occupied homes. When your tenants are moving out, the property is probably cluttered, dirty, with moving boxes and their personal property, and your new prospective renters can't really picture themselves living in the home. If it's vacant and clean and completely move-in ready, you'll be able to maximize the rent that you can demand on the open market. While we understand that as a landlord, you want to minimize your vacancy time in between each set of tenants, beginning to market or show your occupied property actually will end up hurting your bottom line. You may actually end up increasing your vacancy time, setting a poor first impression with your new set of tenants, and hindering the amount of rent that you can command on the open market. It's for this reason that we always recommend only showing a vacant and completely move-in ready property. For more real estate tips and tricks, please like and subscribe.